So when you're trying to solve stubborn weight, you need a clue. Now, being in practice for over 30 years, I've run into some really tough cases where people have tried everything and nothing works. So there's a very important question that I always want to ask these people. And here's the question. When exactly did you start gaining weight? And what occurred just before that? That always gives me a really good clue on the potential causation and a potential solution. Now, sometimes someone will tell me, well, I've always been fat my entire life. I said, even when you were born? Yeah, I was a fat baby. What about when you were 1? What about 2? Oh, actually, when I was 1, I was thin, and then 2, I started gaining weight, okay? And then I'll ask them other questions about what occurred right before that. And sometimes they have to ask their parents, but this is what I found. A lot of people gain weight after getting a tonsillectomy. A lot of people gain weight after being exposed to antibiotics at a very early age. And there's studies on that that show that relationship. And other people will gain weight after taking a steroid. Let's say, for example, they have asthma or some type of skin reaction or skin allergy. Steroids, antibiotics, surgery, including tonsillectomy, all can affect your metabolism. Now, sometimes the person has gained weight after a pregnancy or multiple pregnancies. That would give you a clue that there's a high level of estrogen in their body, so they're estrogen dominant. Yet other people gain weight after menopause, which means that there's higher levels of cortisol because the adrenals are the backup to the ovaries. And yet other people gain weight after surgeries, trauma, major losses, accidents, which severely increase cortisol, which has devastating effects on your insulin. So if you personally have a real tough time losing weight, you need to ask yourself these questions and get some clues. And then when you have that data, then you can come up with a potential solution. Let's say, for example, you're estrogen dominant. I have a whole program in helping people balance out their estrogen. I'll put that link down below. Let's say it came from a trauma or some stress or surgery. Then we need to focus on the adrenals. I put that link down below. Let's say, for example, the person became a diabetic type 1 and then now they're on insulin, or even a type 2 and then they're on insulin. I talk about that. Let's say, for example, your problem started after taking antibiotics. Well, there's all sorts of probiotics you can take to help reestablish that microflora, including certain healthy fibers that can actually feed the microbes. That might be some weakness that you need to work on over time to overcome this stubborn weight. But regardless of whatever type of stubborn problem you have, the basics of getting on the healthy keto plan and doing intermittent fasting usually will work. But on a rare occasion, some people need to fast longer. And I'm talking about not even doing one meal a day, but doing one meal every other day. So some people need to go to that extreme before their metabolism starts coming around. So anyway, I just wanted to bring up this very important question that you can use to try to get a clue on why you're not losing weight. Hey, before you go, if you're benefiting from any of my content, I would love to hear about your success story. Please share it in the link down below.